the reason that I sort of am on this mission to educate writers about the business of publishing is something that I've always instinctively understood, that I think really what it comes down is to my parents and the fact that I am from an immigrant background. Both my parents immigrated to the U.S. from Ecuador, and I have a very blue-collar background. My dad was a fireman, and he was an EMT worker for a while before he retired, and my mom was very old school and stayed home and raised us, which is great. But one of the first lessons I ever learned from my immigrant parents is whoever pays the rent makes the rules. And what that essentially means that if you want to be in charge of anything, you pay the bills. If you pay the bills, you are the king, you are the queen, you are the emperor, you decide everything. And whoever doesn't pay the bill may have influence, may have some power of persuasion, but ultimately they don't have control over any given situation. And that explains everything in life, from marriages to parenting-child relationships to business relationships. And it also includes the world of publishing and writers and books. That explains, for instance, very specifically why writers don't get to choose the covers of their book, because writers don't pay for the process of creating the cover for their book. The publishing company pays for that. Therefore, legally, the publishing company is the only one that gets to decide what the cover of a book looks like, with rare exception. If you're Stephen King, you probably have a clause in your contract that says you have approval. If you're not Stephen King, chances are you have no approval whatsoever or any influence or any control over what the cover of your book will look like, because you haven't paid for it.